Good morning, my children, and welcome back to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. Today, my children, we're going to continue with the review of all the letters that we have been working since the day one. Remember, yesterday we saw the letter I, capital I, small I, and we saw several objects that we associate with that letter. Do you remember some of the objects that we discussed yesterday? I'm going to give you a clue. Most of those objects were related to cold environments or cold weather. Recuerdan ustedes, la letra que nosotros vimos era la capital I, small I. ¿Recuerdan ustedes alguno de los objetos que asociábamos con esa letra? Les voy a dar una pista. La mayoría de esos objetos que vimos tienen que ver con el frío. The ice cream, exactly, very good. Remember the teacher Jacob, I love ice cream. It's one of my favorite desserts. Another object, the ice cubes, very good. Remember, whenever we're feeling hot, and if we want a cold drink, we can put ice cubes inside the glass, then pour our favorite drink and then enjoy it, ¿ok? Recuerden, chicos, que cuando hay un clima caluroso, cuando nosotros tenemos mucho calor y queremos que nuestra bebida pues sea refrescante, ponemos cubitos de hielo, ice cubes, dentro de un vaso de plástico o de cristal. Después ponemos nuestra bebida favorita y lo disfrutamos. Another object, an igloo, which is the house of the penguins, el hogar de los pingüinos. And finally, an object that is very painful but very necessary, injections. Las inyecciones, que aunque son muy dolorosas, pues son muy necesarias para nuestro beneficio, para nuestra salud. Today, we're going to continue with the capital and small j. Now, first of all, let me tell you that of all the letters in the world, this is my favorite because this is the letter of the teacher Jacob. Capital J, small j of teacher Jacob. And of course, we're going to see some objects that are related to these two letters. So let's begin. For capital J, we have two common objects that we also saw on the previous topics. We have the jeans and the jacket. As you can see here, the jeans are part of the family of clothes and are the ones that we put here under our legs, okay? In Spanish, jeans, pantalones. Recuerden que son parte de la familia de la ropa y pues son los que ponemos dentro de nuestras piernas. Next to, we have the jacket. Now remember, talking about cold environments or cold weather, the jacket is going to help us not to feel cold, okay? Now, the jacket in Spanish, chamarra. And whenever we are feeling cold, we can put on our jacket to feel warm. Recuerden que cuando nosotros estamos en un área donde está haciendo mucho frío o el clima es muy frío, para evitar esto nosotros nos ponemos encima nuestra chamarra para sentirnos calentitos, tibios. Now, let's continue with the small j. Now, the first two objects, capital J, the jeans and the jacket, we have seen them before. Those were very common. Today, we're going to see new objects with this letter. Small j, we have the Jack in the Box. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this. Jack in the Box, it's part of the family of toys. And it's basically a box that contains a clown or another character inside of it. Next to this box, there is a handle, hay una manecilla that whenever we turn it to the right, cada vez que le damos vuelta, a clown appears, okay, like in a surprise manner. de manera sorpresiva. That is the Jack in the Box. Now, like I mentioned before, it's not only a clown, it can be a bear, it can be an animal, it can be whatever you want. Recuerden, chicos, les voy a hablar un poquito sobre este juguete. Jack in the Box es parte de la familia de los juguetes y es prácticamente una cajita que contiene un payasito dentro de ella. Nosotros, al lado de esta cajita, aparece una manecilla. Al darle vuelta a esta manecilla, sorpresivamente va a aparecer este payaso. Okay? Very good. Those toys are called Jack in the Box. Now, the Jack in the Box, it's an object that begins with the letter J of Jacob. Next to, we have the jam. Now, as you can see here, my children, we have a jar, okay, tenemos un jarro. Inside the jar, we have the jam. Now, the jam in Spanish, mermelada. And as you can see here on the label, the jam that appears right here is strawberry, okay. Como podemos ver en la etiqueta, tenemos aquí identificado el sabor de esta mermelada. The flavor of it is strawberry, es de fresa. So the jam in Spanish, mermelada. And jams are very delicious, and they are not only about strawberry. Again, we can find jams with grape flavor, with peach flavor, the sabor durazno, pear flavor, the pera, pretty much all of the flavors that the fruits have, we can find jams of them. Okay? De todas las frutas que conocemos, probablemente encontremos una mermelada. Next to the jam, finally, we have the jelly, which is also part of the family of the desserts. Okay? Jelly in Spanish, gelatina. Y la gelatina también es parte de la familia de los postres. And other types of desserts like the ice cream, otro tipo de postres también muy conocidos, el helado, maybe a pie, maybe a cake, okay, tal vez un pastel. The jelly is one of the most common desserts in the world. Now, once again, we can find infinity of flavors of jellies. Podemos encontrar infinidad de sabores para las gelatinas, okay? The one that I have here, of course, is lemon flavored jelly, okay? Jelly, una gelatina de sabor limón. And these are very, very delicious. Another characteristic about the jellies is that they are made with water. Están hechas de agua. That's why they have a transparent image. Por eso tienen como esa imagen transparente, porque están hechas a base de agua. That's very, very interesting. And once again, the word jelly and the object jelly, gelatina, begins with the letter small j, the letter of the teacher, Jacob. Very good, my children. Now, before we finish the class, let me tell you once again the activities that we saw today: the jeans, the jacket, the Jack in the Box, the jam, and the jelly are part of your printed pages. So remember, try to do an excellent work. While you are painting, don't forget to repeat the name of all of these objects so you can memorize them and never forget them. And finally, before we finish, let's have another review of these objects. Remember, for this, the teacher Jacob says it first. You repeat after me, please. Capital J, jeans. Capital J, jacket. Small j, Jack in the Box. Small j, jam. Remember jam, mermelada. Small j, jelly. Remember jelly, gelatina. That's it for today, my children. Remember, as always, the teacher Jacob loves you very much. I hope you have an excellent afternoon. Take care. Goodbye.